In this problem again, you have 2 points given, this time in form of a fraction, and you have to find the equation of the line. The equation of the line is y equals mx plus b. The first step is to find the slope. So to help me out, I label my ordered pairs with x1, y1, x2, and y2. So the slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which we have here fractions, 13 over 14 minus 10 over 14 divided by negative 1/7 as my x2 minus 5/7. Okay, since both fractions in the numerator have the same denominator, I can just subtract the numerators. 13 minus 10 is 3, and the denominator stays the same. So 3 over 14, the negative 1/7 minus 5/7 is negative 6 over 7. So now we have to simplify that. We have 3/14 over negative 6 over 7, which means when you're dividing two fractions, to simplify it, you have to multiply by the reciprocal, which is 7 over 6. Now we can diagonally reduce. 3 goes into 6 twice, and 7 goes into 14 twice. So my numerator is 1 times 1, which is 1, and my denominator is 2 times 2. But not to forget, I have a negative here, so that would be negative 1/4. So the slope is negative 1/4. Now I'm using the formula y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1 to find the equation of the line, and I'm picking this point here for my x1 and y1. So y minus 10 over 14 equals negative 1/4 times x minus 5 over 7. Okay, so first I have to distribute the negative 1/4, and I'm gonna continue writing over here. Oops. There you go. Y minus 10 over 14 equals negative 1/4 x, and negative 1/4 times negative 5 over 7 is a positive. You multiply numerator times numerator. 1 times 5 is 5, and 4 times 7 is 28. So 5 over 28. Now the last step is to add 10 over 14 to both sides, which means we have to, first of all, find the least common denominator, since when we add, we have to have same denominator. Least common denominator would be 28, which means this has to be multiplied by 2. So we have negative 1/4 x, 5 over 28 plus 20, 2 times 10 is 20 over 28 would be 5 plus 20 is 25 over 28. That is the equation of the line. The only other thing the instructions say, use function notation. So for function notation, instead of y, we say f of x equals negative 1/4 x plus 25 over 28.